Okay, we're going to continue on in our Father's Word. I want to read to you what the number 12 means. We've got 12 judges we're going to cover. The number 12 means governmental perfection. And the number symbolizes God's perfect divine accomplishment, actively manifested. It shows the completeness of a growth or an administration. 12 marks governmental perfection and is used as the signature of Israel. This number is used 187 times in the Bible, and it's used 22 times in the book of Revelation. 12 is the number for government by divine appointment. Jesus said to his apostles, "Verily I say to you, that ye may have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory. Ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." Matthew 19, verse 28. The 12 apostles shall sit upon their 12 thrones and judge and rule in connection with our Lord's rule upon his throne. They will occupy these 12 thrones by divine appointment. Genesis 17:20 states that Ishmael begat 12 princes. Hagar, the Egyptian handmaid, had Ishmael, Abraham's first son. And in Numbers 1:5 through 16, there are 12 princes named over the 12 tribes of Israel. And Solomon had 12 officers all over Israel, which provided victuals for the king and his household. 1 Kings 4, verse 7. And there are 12 months in the year. There are also 12 signs in the zodiac. Dr. Seuss, in his Gospel in the Stars, claims that the 12 signs of the zodiac have been accepted by the astronomers through the centuries, and that none of them know where the mapping of the stars started. Some claim that it came from beyond the flood. In the opinion of Dr. Seuss, it was revealed by the Lord to such men as Enoch and Noah. The 12 signs in the zodiac were mentioned in the book of Job, the oldest book in the Bible. And God said to Job, "Can you direct the signs of the zodiac?" Job 38:32. In the King James translation, the word Mazzaroth means 12 signs. Even the testimony of the stars is numerically in harmony with the Bible. No wonder the psalmist said, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night until night showeth knowledge." That's Psalms 19, verses 1 and 2. There are 12 tribes of Israel to make up the nation of Israel. There are 12 stones in the high priest breastplate representing the nation of Israel. Exodus 28, 17 through 21. 12 cakes of showbread, 1 loaf for each of the 12 tribes, were to be placed in the holy place. Exodus 25, 23 through 30. Exodus 37, 10 through 16. 12 spies were sent out by Moses to spy out the land of Canaan. Numbers 13, 1 through 33. When the children of Israel left the land of Egypt and started toward the land of promise, when they came to Elim, they found 12 wells of water to quench their thirst. And they came to Elim. There were 12 wells of water, 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the waters. That's Exodus 15, verse 27. And Elijah built an altar of 12 stones, and a fire came from heaven, came down, and consumed the altar offering. 1 Kings 17, 30 through 40. And Jesus chose 12 disciples to follow him. Jesus said at his request, the Father would send 12 legions of angels. There was a woman who was diseased for 12 years. Jairus' daughter was 12 years of age when Jesus healed her. Jesus visited the temple at 12 years of age. In the book of Revelation, we read of a woman with a crown of 12 stars, and that the New Jerusalem has 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and it has 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. That its trees bear 12 manner of fruits, and it lie foursquare and measure 12,000 furlongs on a side, and that the height of the wall is 144 cubits, 12 times 12, which symbolizes this truth, that there is nothing in God's city which is not perfectly governed. It also significant that only 12 judges who judged Israel are recorded in the book of Judges. 12 is a number that comes next after 11. The reign of Christ and his apostle and saints will follow the judgments of the false woman, Revelation 17 to 19:2, and the judgment of the beast and his associates, Revelation 19:11 through 21. The account of the reign is found in Revelation 20:1 through 6. The account follows immediately after the prophecy of the destruction of the beast, his armies, and the kings of the earth, as found in Revelation 19:11 through 21. 12 follows 11, and the reign of Revelation follows the judgment of Revelation 19:11 through 21. How fitting and orderly it is when one is in line with the truth. Let the opponents of the premillennial position, anti-millennialists, post-millennialists, and amillennialists, take the numbers and prove their position if they can. There are more startling yet to come. There are more things more startling yet to come, before which the puny minds of men seem as nothing. And the greatness of our God eclipses all things else. In John 19:11, Jesus told Pilate that he could have no power or authority against him except it was given to him from above. This was expressed by the 12 Greek words, Ixim, Audiman, Kata, Imui, Im, and Soy, Dikodinum, another. This is the authority that came from above. If it come from above, then it is the authority that comes from God. These 12 Greek words which Jesus used in telling Pilate that he could have no power or authority against him unless it came from above is exactly the number that has been found to stand for divine authority. Later on, it shall be known how this number fits in with other numbers set forth. And that's what the number 12 means in biblical numerics. Now we had 12 judges. There was 6 major judges and 6 minor judges. Othniel was the major judge. Ehud, Deborah, a woman judge, Deborah, and Gideon, and Jephthah, and Samson. You had Samuel was the last judge. Now Pontius Pilate judged Jesus, and he was recalled to Rome, and he committed suicide. He judged Jesus to the cross, and he had his wife killed too, because his wife didn't want Jesus killed, and she told Pontius Pilate, and Pontius Pilate had Jesus crucified anyway, and he had his wife killed. And she was baptized in blood and was made into a martyr. So, the judges of Israel. Now, we're going to continue on in our Father's Word. The judges started after the death of Joshua in 1380 BC, and it went to 1045 BC. And then you had 30 years of King Saul, 30 years of King David, or